all. Today we are going to discuss about the mutations of mutation. Last chapter also we discussed about this topic, but here also they mentioned mutation. Sometimes 3 mark or 5 mark question also may chance. I'll give the in detail. Mutation, sudden changes in DNA. Sudden changes in DNA. Sudden changes in DNA or alteration of the DNA. Alteration of DNA leads to change in the genotype of organism. Leads to change in genotype and phenotype of an organism. Phenotype of organism is nothing but mutation. Sudden changes in DNA. Alteration of the DNA sequences. It leads to changes in genotype and leads to changes in phenotype of an organism. It affects the metabolisms generally. That is nothing but mutation. Mutations, the agents which cause the mutation, those are called mutagens. I told already, some physical mutation, some chemical mutations also there. Some physical mutation and chemical mutations. For example, mutation here, X-rays, UV rays, exactly. UV rays are mutagens, called mutagens. Then, mutation here mainly two types of mutation. Types of mutation. There is two types are there. One is a point mutation. Then frame shift mutation. Point mutation and frame shift mutation. Mutations are two types. I already told that. One is a point mutation. Second one is a frame shift mutation. We know very well point mutation. Changes in single base pair of DNA. Changes in single base pair of DNA. Very, very important. Single base pair of DNA is nothing but point mutation. You take this point mutation. Changes in single base pair of DNA. That is a point mutation. Example for this sickle cell anemia. I was given already this one about sickle cell anemia. So sickle cell anemia, what happened? GAG codon changes into GUG. GAG means adenine. In place of adenine, it changes, mutated to uracil. GAG changes into GUG. That is changes in single base pair. Changes in single base pair of DNA called mutation. GAG replaced by GUG. Then glutamic acid substituted by valine that is a sixth position of beta globin chain. That already given. Sixth position of beta globin chain. Then normal hemoglobin RBC biconcave. Then if it is mutated, then glutamic acid replaced by valine. It is nothing but RBC, biconcave shape of RBC turns into elongated sickle tape. That is a sickle cell anemia. That is a very important. Sickle cell anemia. GAG replaced by GUG. This is a point mutation. Now next, frame shift mutation. So here, frame shift mutation, they were given some lengthy, some in detail outside. Frame shift mutations means due to additions or deletions due to additions or deletions or rearrangements. Frame shift mutation arises due to addition, deletion or rearrangements. It was given that time deleted and inserted rearrangement. So then frame shift mutations are developed. They are given here. Genetic codon, how many letters? Genetic codon is a 3 letters. Where we know WU3, AUG3, anything, any genetic codon is 3. So codon is a triplet. They were taken on that concept. So for example, here taken Ram has red cap. Ram has red cap. So Ram 3 letter, has 3 letter, red 3 letter, cap also 3 letter. So each one consists as a one codon. Ram has red cap. This is nothing but reading frame. So now what they did here. So in between has and red, they inserted B letter. Then reading frame will see here. Ram has BRE. RE did not there. B inserted now. I told them B inserted in between has and red. BRE, DCAP. Reading frame will change. Of course, in between has and red codons, they inserted B, I letters. B and I letters are inserted. BI inserted. Then what happened reading frame? Ram has BIR, EDC, AP. This is a reading frame. Again reading frame will change. Now see, if 3 letters inserted in between has and red, BIG, 3 letters inserted. 3 letters are inserted. Then what happens? See here. Ram has BIG, big red cap. This is a reading frame. See, from this concept what we concluded that if one letter inserted here in between these codon, if 2 letters are inserted in between these codon, the reading frame will change. Of course, if 3 letters are inserted, the reading frame is not changing. So that is very, very important. So if 1 letter inserted or 2 letters inserted, the reading frame was not changed. But if 3 letters are inserted, the reading frame is changed. Then same to same concept. They given that deleted in between has and red, one word. So in above that one, see here how the sequence will come. In above sequence, they removed and they deleted R letter. So first one, addition. Due to addition, 1 or 2 letters and 3 letters. How it happened we were seeing. Now deleted. This is a deleting. Due to deletion, how reading frames are changed. Then you see Ram has. If R letter is deleted, EDCAP. Reading frame will change. If 1 letter is a deleted, reading frame will change. Then in above sequence, sequence, they deleted RE letters. So then reading frame what will come? Ram has E also deleted. DCA. Two letters deleted. What happened? Reading frame will change. Next, if three letters means RED deleted. What happened? If three letters deleted, Ram has D also deleted. Cap. Ram has cap. Then from this conclusion, what we say in previous, if one letter deleted, if two letter deleted, reading frame will change. If three letters deleted, reading frame not change. In previous that one, in addition, if one letter is deleted, if two letters deleted from the genetic codon, the reading frame is changed. If three letters added, if one letter added, if two letter added, reading frame is changed. Of course, if three letters added, reading frame is not changed. Very important. So from this conclusion, what we say, genetic codon is a triplet. Codon consists of 3 nucleotides. So from any genetic codon sequences, if one or two nitrogen bases are added or deleted, reading frame will change. If one or two nitrogen bases are added or deleted in between reading frame of genetic codon, then reading frame will change. Of course, if three letters are added or three letters are deleted, reading frame not change. Very, very important. So which of the following, or identify the correct to, identify the not correct to, that type of question. If the two letters, if one letter or two letters are added or deleted in the genetic codon sequence, reading frame is changed. If three letters deleted or added, reading frame is not changed. So due to addition, due to deletions, rearrangements, the frame shift mutations are arised. Example, thalassemia, cancer. This is an example for frame shift mutations. This is a point mutation and a frame shift mutation. Next topic, tRNA. See tRNA. I told you that time RNAs are three types. What are that? mRNA, rRNA, tRNA. mRNA means messenger RNA. rRNA means ribosomal RNA. tRNA means a transfer RNA. It is also called soluble RNA. sRNA. sRNA means soluble RNA. Also called adapter molecule. Why adapter molecule? I will give that. It is also called adapter molecule. I told already to you, mRNA provide the template and having genetic codon. tRNA brings the amino acid and reads the genetic codon. rRNA brings the catalytic role, plays catalytic role in peptide bond formation during translation or polypeptide synthesis. That I have given. tRNA structure of tRNA before that. So tRNA transfer of RNA, sRNA soluble RNA, adapter molecule, basic information. Smallest nucleotide, tRNA having smallest nucleotide, tRNA. Smallest nucleotide. How many nucleotides? 73 to 93 nucleotides only. So which of the following RNA is the smallest RNA? A. mRNA, B. rRNA, C. sRNA, D. No one. sRNA. In place of tRNA, sRNA also correct. And then in total amount of RNA, 10 to 15% only. 10 to 15%. In total amount of RNA, 10 to 15% is a tRNA present. 10 to 15% tRNA is present. This is already given I was, but once again important information. Then structure of tRNA. Structure of tRNA. So first tRNA discovered by Hoagland scientist. Hoagland. discovered by Hoagland and James Snick. Hoagland scientist and James Snick. Then the structure explained by tRNA structure explained by R.W. Hawley from yeast organism, very important, from yeast. So R.W. Hawley explained the alanine tRNA, explained alanine tRNA structure. Which tRNA structure? So R.W. Hawley explained alanine tRNA structure from yeast organism. That's why these people got the Nobel Prize in 1968 along with Marshall Nirenberg and Corona, not this Corona, that Corona, Argobin Corona. So R.W. Hawley got the Nobel Prize for explaining of the alanine tRNA structure in 1968 along with which scientist? Nirenberg and Corona, Argobin Corona. Then what is the structure of tRNA, sir? tRNA structure is a 3D structure, 3-dimensional structure. Very important. 3D structure. Clover leaf, 2D structure, secondary dimension. Two difference are there. So secondary structure, 2D secondary structure, clover leaf structure. Then 3D structure, 3 dimension, inverted L. So these are the structures of tRNA. tRNA structure is clover leaf and inverted leaf. Now I will show the diagram and I will explain those things also. See, tRNA is also called adapter molecule also I was given now. For understanding, for theory you draw the textbook diagram, but for understanding I am giving this one. Try to carefully. For understanding I am giving now, this is the 5' end, 3rd' end. CCA, here CCA end. This is nothing but D loop, DHU arm, or dihydroxyuridine arm, dihydroxyuridine arm. This is a variable loop. This is an anticodon loop. This is a T loop, or T and C loop, or T and C loop. Then pseudo-uridine arm. This is a pseudo-uridine arm. All are having different names now. Pseudo-uridine arm. This is a mainly D loop, DHU arm or dihydroxyuridine arm. So this is another but clover leaf structure of tRNA. So tRNA generally I am going to explain careful on that. tRNA having following structures. tRNA having 2 ends are there. One is 5' end, another one is a 3rd' end. So 5' end we know very well. This is the 5' end. A 3rd' end is a hydroxyl group is present. 3rd' end is hydroxyl. 5' end phosphate, that is common. 3rd' end amino acid is binding. Here. So that's why amino acid binding site. 3rd'. That's why it is also called amino acid acceptor end. Which of the following end is amino acid acceptor end in tRNA? 3rd'. Amino acid acceptor end. Very important. Amino acid acceptor end. Then why it is called adapter molecule? What is the meaning of adapter? Having the many sites to bind. 1 loop, 2 loop, 3 amino acid. So 4 are there. 4 sites to bind something. That's why it is called adapter molecule. tRNA having many loops. That's why it is an adapter molecule. Now see first one by one. A D loop, D loop. D loop also called DHU arm, or also called dihydroxyuridinol. Dihydroxyuridinol. What is the function of this D loop or dihydroxyuridinol? A D loop is mainly involved to binding the amino acyl synthetase enzyme. Amino acyl synthetase enzyme, which is involved in amino acylation. Amino acyl synthetase enzyme, which is involved in amino acylation process during protein synthesis time. So which are the following site is binding the enzyme, or which are the following loop is a enzymatic loop? D loop is also called enzymatic loop. Kaiku a D loop is nothing but binding to the amino acyl synthetase enzyme, which is involved in amino acylation. This amino acylation takes place in protein synthesis. Next, it is coming the process. That is the D loop story. Next, T loop or a T and C loop or a pseudo-uridinol. It is mainly binding for ribosomes. Ribosome binding site. You know very well, ribosome is a main organelle involved in protein synthesis. Ribosome binding site, T loop. Next, anticodon loop, very important. Anticodon loop is present in only tRNA. This is anticodon loop. Anticodon loop present in only tRNA, not in mRNA. Codons are present in mRNA, anticodons are present in tRNA. Codons are present in mRNA. So anticodon loop means what, sir? It is a complementary to the codons. It gives the complementary to the codons. Anticodon. A tRNA brings the amino acids function. tRNA brings the amino acid and involved in protein synthesis. tRNA brings the amino acid and mainly involved in a protein synthesis. And read the genetic codon also. So genetic codon present in mRNA. So the genetic codon present in mRNA, that is read by the tRNA with the help of anticodon loop. It giving the complementary codons given by anticodon loop. So there are many tRNAs are there in cytoplasm. We know that there is a 20 amino acids naturally. 20 amino acids. Each amino acid coded by one or more than one codon. 61 codons are there. So for initiator tRNA. The tRNA mainly bind with a specific amino acids. tRNA binds with mainly specific amino acid. So for example, tRNA with UAC. tRNA with UAC is called a initiator tRNA. Very important. tRNA with the UAC codon, that is nothing but initiator tRNA. So for each and every amino acid coded by one specific tRNA. So 61 codons are active. So 61 types of tRNA, 61 tRNAs are available for 20 amino acids. So here for initiation, one separate tRNA, that is initiator tRNA. Initiator tRNA having UAC. tRNA with UAC, here UAC there. So UAC code for AUG. U for adenine, A for uracil, C for G. AUG. Initiatory codon code, initiatory tRNA bring which amino acid? Methionine. That is the meaning. Methionine. Initiatory codon. Methionine codes. Initiatory tRNA. No tRNA for stop codons. Very important. No tRNAs for stop codons. For UAG, UGA, UAG, UGA, UGGA, UAA, UAG, UGA. For these three stop codons, no tRNA. No tRNA for stop codons. Very important one. For initiator, there is a tRNA. Initiator tRNA. Then no tRNA for stop codons. This is nothing but tRNA mainly. So I am going to give once again, see here, tRNA transfer RNA is also called soluble RNA or sRNA. It is an adapter molecule. Why adapter molecule? Many loops are present here. That's why it is a adapter molecule. Many loops are there. So to binding something, adapter molecule. First discovered by Hoagland and James Crick. Then structure explained by Holy from yeast organism alanine tRNA. That's why he got Nobel Prize also. That is common point. Smallest nucleotide RNA is a tRNA, 73 to 93. 10 to 15% only total amount of RNA tRNA is. So here this is the structure very important in textbook structure for theory. So this is a 5' and 3' end of tRNA. So when a 2D structure is a clover leaf, 2D inverted L. So 5' end, 3' end amino acid binding. Hydroxyl group is present here. So that's why amino acid binding site. This is a 3' end amino acid binding site. Next, D loop mainly bind with the amino acid synthetase enzyme, which is involved in amino acylation in protein synthesis. Next, T loop binding with the ribosomes, which are involved in protein synthesis. Ribosome main organelle involved in protein synthesis. Anticodon loop complementary to the codon. Anticodon loop present in only tRNA, not in mRNA. Then for a specific amino acid having specific tRNA. For tRNA with the UAC codon, then it is called initiatory tRNA. No tRNA for stop codons. This is important structure of tRNA. Any doubts? You may chance to ask. Thank you.